does. Oh, the error.
I don't remember which one's which.
This will
Yeah, I
be
can't
on your
remember either.
I have to pull up my chart.
So just
I
a heads up,
remember.
you guys will need to know this for your exam.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Sophia.
I guarantee it'll be there. Just as a subtle hint.
Okay.
So it's a
Does
type.
anybody
Is it
remember
a
what
type
lesson
1
that's from?
error?
So she rejected the null, but if the null is true, then it's a type 1. But if she fails to reject the null, and it's false, and the null is false, then it's a type 2. So it'd be a type 1.
It'd be type 1,
Yeah.
right?
And Jordan,
Yeah.
yeah, and Jordan, that's in lesson 9, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Holy cow, week 4. Oh my gosh.
And I am agreeing with you, Madison, that it would be a type 1 error.
It's type 1. Okay.
Hey Sophia, are you the one that does the grading for most things?
Me?
Yeah.
You mean Soraya?
Oh, I meant Soraya, sorry.
Sophia left.
It's okay. No, so actually she grades everything that you guys do. The quizzes are already automatic, but everything else, it's not like you guys submit a lot of stuff.
Right.
So she just grades whatever you guys submit.
Okay, she gave me
Okay.
zeros for like 2 weeks of group stuff.
I know. It brings your grade down big time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not correct, and I emailed her, but she hasn't gotten back to me, and I still have 4 zeros or 3 zeros, I don't remember, but anyway, it's okay.
Okay, I remember your email.
What?
Because every email you send her, I get as well.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing it, but I'll bring it up to her on Monday.
Okay.
Because I'll talk to her on Monday.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll read number 12.
So we're on 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If the level of significance alpha is made very small, thereby making the probability of committing a type 1 error very small, what happens to the probability of committing a type 2 error?
So I think it's D.
That's what I put too. Yeah.
We increase the probability of committing type 2, but I can't remember why that is, Soraya. Why does it increase the probability of committing a type 2?
So it just is. So a good way to remember this is type 1 and type 2 are on like a teeter-totter. So like this is the balance. So if type 1 goes up, type 2 goes down. Type 1 goes down, type 2 goes up. It just has that relationship.
Okay. Okay, 13. The nicotine content in cigarettes of a certain brand is normally distributed with mean in milligrams U and a known standard deviation of 0.17. The brand advertises that the mean nicotine content of its cigarettes is 1.5, but measurements on a random sample of 100 cigarettes of this brand give a sample mean of 1.53. Is this evidence that the mean nicotine content is actually higher than advertised? To answer this, test the hypothesis at the level of significance, at the 5% level of significance. Actually, don't even know how to do this one. My mind's like totally blank.
All right. How do we find a p-value again?
So we
have to find a p-value.
Yeah.
So what type of test is this?
Oh, yeah.
It's...
Is it a Z-test,
Wait, what do you
a
mean?
T-test?
Oh.
Like is it a 1 sample Z, a 1 sample T, paired, blah, blah, so on and so forth? What type of test is this?
One sample Z-test.
Yes, and why?
I would.
Oh, come on. Well, because I know I need to find a z-score to find a p-value.
Well, you need to find a t-score to find a p-value as well.
Oh, man.
So it's a z-test because sigma is known. We know the
Yeah,
population
that's
standard
right.
deviation. That's what
Okay.
makes it a
Okay.
z-test. So
So
now
it's
we
a-
know, oh, okay.
Go ahead.
It's a one sample Z.
Yes.
Okay, can you repeat that again?
So it's a one sample z-test because we know sigma.
Okay.
So the population standard deviation.
So if
somebody remind
sigma
me?
is, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So if sigma is not known, is that the one sample t-test?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
So let me see if I can share my screen.
Yeah.
I remember there
And
being
so I can
like a
show you.
chart on like the homework. There was something about this. There was like a big chart that you could fill in.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see. So Jordan, how do you share your screen?
Okay, you go up to on the left, and then a little bar will come out, and you press the green computer with
Oh.
the arrow in it,
Got it.
and it'll give you some
Yeah.
options to select.
Perfect. I did it earlier, but I forgot how to do it. So,
That's all right.
can you see my screen right now?
Yeah.
So this is a good way that a lot of students. Oh, I'm trying to unhighlight that. Okay, so this is a good way that a lot of students think of it. So we don't need the second half of it, but we need this. So if you know you have one sample and sigma is known, then it's a one sample z. If one sample and sigma is unknown, it's a one sample t. Two samples, it's dependent, then it's a matched pairs, independent. If it's three samples, it's an ANOVA.
Gotcha.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
So this is an easy way for you guys to view this, where you can see like, oh, and just trace it down. I don't know if you guys have this chart. Do you guys have it?
Of course
So,
not. They only give those to
I've
people who
actually
go to campus.
I've seen it somewhere.
Uh-huh.
So I know
was
it's
pretty
there.
sure I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, that's back to normal. Okay. Yeah, so if you want, I can resend it out to you guys.
Yeah, I
just
would
as
love
a-
to.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and send that out right now, but that's a good way to fill out. So it also gives you like down below some space where you can write information about it too. So it's a good way to organize it all. But anyway, on that side note.
So that was really helpful.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
now we know it's a one sample z-test. So now we know, oh, we need to use an equation. So what are our equations for our z-score?
All right. X bar minus mean over standard deviation divided by n square root of n.
Square root of n.
Yeah.
So now find that and then shade on your applet.
All right. I got 0.07 for the p-score. The p-value.
Oh, wait.
Is that right?
Sorry, it's just taking me a second. So we're doing it with the mean of 1.53, right?
Well, wait, which one's the X bar? I thought the
I thought it
1.53 was the X bar.
Right.
Yeah, the mean is 1.5, I thought.
But we do it with a sample mean, isn't it X bar minus U?
So I think it's 1.53 minus 1.5.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that's what I think.
Okay.
And then it's 0.17
7
over 100. I mean, the square root of 100.
times, or divided by the square root of 100. Yeah.
Yeah, divided by. Oh.
So you got, what did you get, Jordan?
I have it on my screen, but it's 0.0777. I don't know. That's what I got, though. I don't know if I shaded correctly. I think I did, though.
I'm guessing that you did not shade correctly.
I got
because
1.76.
Oh, that's for
For
your
the
Z-score, right?
That's a Z-score, and then you've got to go to the applet.
Right. Okay.
So should I have gotten 0.0389? Should I have just shaded above it?
so
Oh,
you
gosh.
should shade above, because look at our alternative hypothesis.
Yeah, I'm just looking
It's
at
a
that now.
one-sided.
It's greater than sign.
Yep.
Dang it. I gotta be on top of that. Okay, so then that means that we do
0.03.
reject the null hypothesis.
So,
Right. Okay, so we reject the null, yeah?
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
You would like to look at the mean number of hours worked for wages per week by male students and female students. You would like a random sample of 100 for each group and test if those means are different. What is the correct statistical procedure? So,
I think it's D.
oh, is that? Oh.
Because there's
Yeah, I think so.
two groups. They're not dependent
Yeah.
on each other.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
sigma
ANOVA is
unknown,
only for
so it's
multiple.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. I agree.
14D. Okay.
Sorry, what did you guys decide on? Sorry.
On independent
We
sample
decided
t-test.
on,
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
yeah. Okay, so 14. An educator is interested in academic achievement by males and females with similar academic support systems. She decides to use brothers and sisters raised in the same home. Furthermore, she decides to use only brother-sister pairs when they are next to each other in sibling order. Should she use a hypothesis test based on independent or dependent sampling? I think that one's D.
Yeah, I agree.
Dependent
Select brother, sister.
sampling, if you select a brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's-
for 15, did you guys decide on C?
Dog.
D.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out your guys' emails right now.
Oh, no, that's fine.
That's okay.
We can paste them in chat really quick, if that would make it easier. Did you already get them?
Oh yeah. Could you guys email or send on chat your emails? That'd be great. I didn't even think about it. Sorry.
No, that's just fine. Done. Or if you have to have my school one, you probably want my school one. That's fine too.
Whatever. Whatever you want to post.
That's the same place. There you go.
Okay.
Either one.
Sorry, mine's loading.
It's okay.
Yeah, so is mine.
Sorry to make it so hard. I tried to do it on through like this school directly, and then it wouldn't let me attach anything. But okay, so I had to find it, and it was just taking too long.
A throat with Portia? Whoa.
Sorry, you can keep reading, keep going if you want, and just post it whenever.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
My computer doesn't like to do anything when I'm on Google Hangouts.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, but
I
you
know,
haven't gotten kicked
right?
off. That's been really nice.
It's pretty
Gosh,
good,
we
actually.
seriously have been. Whoever hosts the meeting gets kicked every 5 minutes. It's the worst.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right, I'll read it. A soil
Okay.
scientist collected random soil samples from a field and measured the dissolved organic carbon level of each sample. The researcher would like to construct a 95% confidence interval for the mean dissolved organic carbon level in the field. Open the data file dissolved organic carbon. Use this information to answer 16 and 17. Oh no, not one of these ones. I always have to find some way to get to that link.
Oh, you can just Google BYU Idaho
I got
SPSS
it.
dataset.
I always find it in the introduction somewhere.
Yeah.
Does anybody else need the link? I can send it.
I think I got it. Man, I should have pulled these up before. Now my computer doesn't want to load.
We can use my screen if you want to just screen share. I can just do that if you want.
Let me see if I got it.
I should be in the
Okay.
quantitative inference procedures, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, I'm doing SPSS though. So let's see.
Oh, is not everyone doing SPSS?
Heck no, we hate that stuff.
What?
SPSS is the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Oh no, that is not good news, and it's so easy on SPSS.
It's so easy on
Really?
Excel.
Yeah, but you can't use Excel on your exam.
I'm gonna find a way.
Oh, I have to tell you no.
Really? Do
Yeah.
you understand what I have to do to use SPSS?
Oh, believe me, SPSS is nice. You don't have to code everything. You just click, 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 done.
Well, it's the same with Excel.
But you can't use Excel. You have to be using SPSS. Oh,
Man, my stuff
tragic.
is not loading.
We shall see. Kind of forgot what I'm supposed to be calculating here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot about the problem. Let's go
Of
back.
the 4 types of confidence intervals listed below, which one is appropriate for this solution?
Okay. Oh, so we don't have the standard deviation, right?
Right. I would agree with that.
So sigma is unknown, and there's only one set of data. So I think it's B.
I think you're right, because we'd have to have 2 sets in order to be C or D, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, that was actually easier than I thought. Okay, so now we have to do the confidence interval for the data, which we can just do in our thing. What's it called?
In our not SPSS file. All right.
SPSS.
So with the SPSS,
Okay, so I got
Uh-huh.
So we're doing a one
Right.
sample t-test, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then we leave the null hypothesis at 0, right? Or 10.
It should be at 10.
Why is it a 10?
Yeah, it should be.
Because it just says it's always at 10 unless otherwise stated. Does it tell us to change it?
No, I just wasn't sure.
I don't. It's not showing it right here, but it normally just says like leave it at 10 unless otherwise
For
stated.
this, you don't need it.
Okay. So the confidence interval will be the same regardless of like if it's 10 or 0 or whatever.
So,
Or
well,
Zero and
in
zero.
SPSS, you'd be using explore on this. So you just move your one variable over and it gives you your confidence interval. You don't need your
Okay.
mean. You don't need your mean if you're just doing the confidence interval.
Maybe I
Okay.
should share my Excel window just so
Can you?
everyone can see how cool Excel is. Oh, I don't.
Yeah, so
So
it's
Katrina, are you using
descriptive.
SPSS? Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's analyze, descriptive, explore, right?
Yes.
And then I
Uh-huh.
move dissolve to the dependent list, and then I'm doing my statistics as 95,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Which is there. And then I hit OK.
Yep.
So I got
Okay.
D.
So the 95. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. So, can we really not use Excel on the test? Like, it's not going to let us use it?
Exactly. And right now you are using a different class's stuff. So that's
So why
for a
does
different
it
class.
why does it say on the exam it says like right before or hold on.
Yeah, it says you can use
It says you can
SPSS,
use
Excel,
Excel,
Internet.
Internet, or in your notes.
You should not be able to use Excel. Because notice on her note she sent out you can only use SPSS.
I did see that. Is there a
Yeah.
reason? Is she just trying to make our life easier?
No, it's
No.
required for the course. So if you were to take it in person in the testing center, you couldn't use Excel. They would kick you out. Because it's
Oh,
just not available for you. You cannot use Excel. So that's, and for your teachers, even outside of the math department, they require you to use Excel later on in your classes. I mean, not Excel, but SPSS. So you need to have a ground knowledge of SPSS to be able to use in your major. So that's why we require it as well.
Well, and the
I hate to bring it
reality
to
is
you,
that
this is my last semester at BYU.
I know. But the problem is I can't tell you you can use Excel because
Oh, I
you
understand.
have to be using SPSS.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
No, we've given you a hard time all night, so
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
But
Sorry.
even in like the workforce and stuff, so I know hospitals use SPSS to analyze their data and things like that. So
Yeah.
we want you to have a good knowledge of SPSS, and you can find jobs with the knowledge of SPSS.
Cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, if you even Google jobs for SPSS, they come out the works.
Huh.
hmm
Well, I have one hang up with it, and that is that I have to use the school's portal, and it's mega slow. And,
That's why I recommend buying it.
and
Because you
then,
don't have to buy a textbook for this class, you just have to buy SPSS.
yeah, my second issue is that I have to buy it. That was going to be my
Yeah.
next one. It's all right. Well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. We just need to move on.
sorry.
No, it's okay. All right. I can read 18 if you want.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Okay. A random sample of Hummers for sale in Los Angeles and New York were taken from listings at cars.com. We want to know if there is a difference in mean listing prices between Hummers for sale in Los Angeles, Group 1, and Hummers for sale in New York, Group 2. Create a 95% confidence interval for the true difference of mean listing prices between the two cities. Open the data file used Hummers, LA, and New York in this information. Use this information to answer questions 18 and 19. So I think we're doing a similar deal. We just have 2 data sets instead of 1.
Yeah.
Well, do you do like a transform automatic recode on the cities here, though? Or no? With SPSS?
Sorry, with SPSS what?
Would you do a transform automatic recode on the cities
Yes.
to get the 2 different means?
Yes,
Okay,
because
all right,
we
I'm just making
recode
sure.
the grouping variable, and we're grouping them by city.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
Yes, please.
Okay, and then you do analyze. Oh, no, wait. What was it? I always get so confused on the SP. I mean, I'm trying to learn the SPSS, but it's so hard sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're going to do analyze. Why doesn't it bring me to? Because I want the, don't I want the 2?
You want
So I
compare
want the
means.
summary.
So analyze.
Oh,
compare,
yeah. Yeah.
And then
And then
uh-huh.
it's the independent one, right?
Right.
Okay. Whoa. That's weird. I've never seen this. So it says t-test computed from summary data.
I can't see your output. If you share your screen, I can view it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I am so technologically, it's a miracle that I've connected on Hangout.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
so when you
And
did
every
compare
time I
means,
do something, then it just like, I can't get back on. It's the
It's
most
okay.
ridiculous thing.
So when you did compare means, and then you put it, then independent t-test, it should come out with a box, right? So then you move over
Yes.
the prices, right? That's what we're comparing. So move over the prices to the top box, and then your recode in the bottom box. In the factor
Okay,
group.
so after I compare means, let me show you what I have. I have, so analyze, compare means, and then it's means, independent samples t-test.
Mhm.
That's what I want,
Yes, you want
not the
independent
summary
samples.
independent.
No.
That's right. Okay, that's where I went wrong. And so my test variable is going to be the prices, right?
Because that's what you want to know about, is the prices.
Yeah. And then my grouping variable is going to be the city,
Yeah, but it's going to be
right?
your recode of the city. So it's going to be the recode.
Yeah, my recode. So, yeah. Okay, all right. Sorry, thanks for...
Okay.
And then it's 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what's the question? Oh, data file.
I think I got D for the 18.
I got that too.
So what were the numbers?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to show you because it's not on SPS.
On the 95%?
Uh-huh.
The 95% is the -423 and the 5417.
Yes.
So it's C. Okay, but the one before that, the question before, you're saying it's D, confidence interval for the difference of meaning? Yeah.
Because it's an independent test, right? So it's D.
Yeah, it's independence. Yeah. Okay. So did you guys get the 95% interval one?
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
Madison, are you going through the same formula to get that?
What do you mean?
How are you calculating for 19?
For 19?
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. So you just do the same thing as we did in the last problem.
Okay.
Just
But what's
so
the
you'll go to
mean,
the
though?
two-sample t-test, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then copy and paste your data.
Right.
It's
I
just
did it. I put it in the
it's
wrong
just
place.
hating me.
Let me do it in the right place here. Okay, there we go. Got it. Thanks for sending the email, Soraya.
Yeah, no
I got it.
problem. Uh-huh.
I got C for 19.
Yeah.
You got what? C as in
Got
cat?
C. C as in cat.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I got too.
See, Katrina, it was so easy for you on SPSS.
I know. Here's the thing, though. I'm like old, and I have to try. I'm so, like I'm so not savvy with the computer. So for me to like do all these things, it's so hard.
It's okay.
But
I'm
it
just
is so.
joshing on them.
Hey,
It's what?
Just saying, it wasn't hard on Excel. I just put it in the wrong place. I put it in a pair sample t-test instead of two sample t-tests.
You say so.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, we're almost done. Just 7 more.
Do you want me to read the next one?
Sure.
Okay. Many studies have suggested that there is a link between exercise and healthy bones. Exercise stresses the bones, and this causes them to get stronger. One study examined the effect of jumping on the bone density of growing rats. There were 3 groups. Rats were selected at random for the 3 groups. A control with no jumping, a low jump group, the jump height was 30 centimeters, and a high jump group, 60 centimeters. After 8 weeks of 10 jumps per day, 5 days per week, the bone density of the rats expressed in milligrams per centimeter, not squared, what is that, cube, was measured. The rats were selected at random for the 3 groups. The researchers would like to perform a hypothesis test to determine if the mean levels of bone density are different between the 3 different groups of rats listed above. Use a level of significance, and then I have math processing error, so I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's 0.05?
That's right.
Okay. Open the data file. Use this information to answer questions. So what is the correct hypothesis test for this situation? Well, it would be ANOVA, right?
Right.
If it's more than...
There are more than 2 groups.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that right, Soraya?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then the test statistic. Well, it's not test. Formula. Do we do the T-score? Do we do the test statistic? That is by hand, right?
No, you can do it all through ANOVA. I mean, through SPSS.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that's way hard.
Uh-huh.
I forgot about that.
All right. We have to know what is the correct hypothesis test for this situation. ANOVA. Calculate the test statistic.
So, Soraya, am I
Uh-huh.
going to do I do, so this is when I get confused. With the ANOVA, do you, in SPSS, do you still do the transform automatic recode? So I would do it with the treatment?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you do it regardless, right? When it's...
Yes, because SPSS can't take in all those letters. So that's why we have to recode it into numbers. So yes, we would still recode it.
So I got C. I got 7.978.
Me too.
Okay. I'm not there yet. Oh,
Okay,
man.
you're fine.
Isn't it under compare means?
Uh-huh.
I don't see it.
And it
up
should
on
say
my
one-way
computer.
ANOVA.
Yeah, mine does not.
23.
So analyze, compare means, mean, one sample T, independent, summary, paired, and one-way ANOVA.
Yeah, mine is not pulling up ANOVA. I don't know why. It just says means independent, summary independent. Super weird.
And did you do your automatic recode already?
Yeah, I did. So the control group is 1, high jump is 2, low jump is 3. Huh.
Yeah. And it's not under compare means?
No, it's super weird because it normally is. I don't know what to do under there.
Are you, so go touch in your data set and just highlight a thing to make sure it's looking at the right data set. And then try that.
Oh, yeah. Let's see that.
Otherwise, I have no idea.
No, it's not. And it's highlighted. It's highlighted under the... It's way weird. I had to shut my computer off, though, yesterday. Weird.
So I'll show you what my SPSS looks like.
Okay.
So it should look like this, where recode is already done. And then analyze, compare means, one-way ANOVA. Should be right here.
If you can do it, especially since I think the Porsche is unquestionably the best one singer here.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not bringing it up.
Me either. You might have to reinstall it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might too because it's not.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend.
It just has
reinstalling it.
Means independent.
If you want to look at my screen just for today, you can see the data there, and that's, I mean, you'll be able to pull everything off of that.
Oh. Yeah. Where's your T-score?
It says F.
It's an F. It's an F score now.
Oh, it's an F.
So an ANOVA is an F statistic.
Oh, that's right. That's F distribution. So let me see here. So it's C, and then give the p-value. So let's see. I don't know why I can't see yours, Jordan. It keeps like switching on and off.
Oh, it's probably me. Sorry. Can you
Okay.
see it now?
Yeah, so the p-value is 0.00189, something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's B.
I believe so. The one that says 0.002.
Yeah. Which is probably best to. Okay. So then the question after that, would it be E?
So I thought it was A because
Oh, it's about
it
the same.
says yeah, because it says if the variances are equal for each group, if the largest variance is less than or equal to 4 times the smallest.
So we're
So
on 23, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I would agree with the B answer as in boy. Because so these conclusions are stated in terms of your alternative hypothesis. So we rejected the null hypothesis because it was a significant value, right? So
So the
We
null
reject-
was that the animals the bone density didn't make a difference, right? In the whatever the other
That would be
hypothesis
the
is called.
null.
So your
Okay.
null is always that the means are equal, and then your alternative is always one or more mean is different than the others.
Okay. I guess I just need to think of it like that. I got B, but I wasn't sure why. So
Yeah. So,
So
we
why
rejected.
was it B again?
So we rejected the null. So therefore, our alternative, we have sufficient evidence that it's true. Right.
Okay.
So we reject the null.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So your alternative is likely to be true. So that's what this is saying. You
Gotcha.
always state your conclusion in terms of your alternative.
Okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
all right, pressures and supply and demand act directly on the prices of an airline ticket. As the seats available on the plane begin to fill, airlines raise the price. If seats on a flight do not sell well, an airline may discount the tickets or even cancel the flight. A study was undertaken to determine if there is a difference in the mean cost of an airline ticket purchased 90 days in advance of a scheduled flight compared to a ticket purchased only 14 days in advance. Data were collected on the cost of a one-way ticket from London Heathrow Airport to a variety of destinations in Europe. The lowest published ticket price of one-way flights from Heathrow to various destinations in Europe was recorded for each scheduled flight 90 days in advance, and then again 14 days in advance. Perform a hypothesis test to determine if there is a difference in the cost of the non-stop flights when tickets are purchased 14 days in advance compared to 90 days in advance. Use a level of significance of 0.10, and then open the data file, direct flight costs, and use for questions 24 through 27. So
I
this
actually
one,
remember doing this in homework.
I know we
I
already
think
did
it's
this
the same
question.
problem. Yeah.
I think it's exactly the same. All right, so let's see if we get it right. We better get it right then. So for 24, what is the correct hypothesis test for this situation? One sample z-test. That's just a joke. All right, I'm just kidding. There's no further direction.
None of us are paying
Everyone's
attention.
like, no.
I heard it and I was waiting to see if anyone else would say anything. I was like, well, this is
I heard
awkward.
it.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Crap. I totally don't get it.
Oh, gosh. So for reals this time, I picked C, dependent samples test.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Now I have
So can I ask why you think it's a dependent sample test?
Well, I guess I just see a link between the 14 days and 90 days, but maybe it's not.
Oh, no, you're right. I just wanted to check because a test question can ask why is this a dependent or what makes it independent or something like that.
Right, yeah.
So I wanted to. So what makes it dependent is for the 14-day to be included, would have to include the 90-day.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
if it was, so if it was independent, they don't need them to connect in that way. But because it had the 14-day, it would need the 19-day.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
All right.
So with this data, if it only has one, or, well, so there are like blanks. So if there are blanks, you don't include either of the data?
Yes, but in SPSS, it automatically throws it out. So,
I think it does in Excel too. Does it
yeah,
not?
so I don't know in Excel because you're not supposed to use it. So in SPSS, when you make your difference column, it'll automatically throw it out.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm asking is like, so if the 90 days is blank, you automatically do not include the 14 days, the one next to it?
Right.
Is that right? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, like it depends on your software whether it will or will not include it. So you might have to manually do it on your own or whatever. So.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm just going to see if it changes the scores at all. It might. You might be correct.
See, another
Okay.
plus side of SPSS.
Okay.
They're all
So,
downsides.
So, Soraya, this one kind of confused me because I remember having this problem before in homework. And because the 14 days and the 90 days are in two separate, right, columns, do you just go into the analyze, compare means, or do you still recode?
I recode, but I do transform, compute variable.
Okay.
So that's how you create your difference.
Oh, yeah, because you're subtracting. You're right. You're right. Yeah, that's right. But what do I put in target variable?
I just put
Is it
difference
just
or diff. Yeah, what you want to call it.
Oh.
So I just call it difference.
Yeah. And then I'm doing which one am I subtracting? Is it the 14 days or the 90 days first?
I think it's 14 minus 90.
And
So now it
then
comes out
you
with
do
your
the analyze.
Yes. But remember, you're doing a one sample T again on your difference column.
Yeah, and it's going to be the difference.
Yep.
And then you're grouping, but what's in your grouping variable then?
So you're doing a one sample T.
Yes.
There should not be
Oh,
a
no, no, no,
grouping
no, no.
variable.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
I was like, I think I know
am I
this
going
pretty
to
well.
I'm doing a, you know what, that doesn't come up either. I'm going to have to, because it's analyze,
Compare means.
and it's compare means. It's not descriptive, that's explore. So it's compare means. And all I have that comes up is means, independent samples t-test, summary independent samples t-test.
So you A, installed the wrong version, or B, you just need to reinstall it. Because there's different versions of it, so you might have the wrong version.
Is my screen still
Well, I had
up
it
for
before.
Excel?
Yeah, if you it just show. And Katrina, if you had it before, you might just have to reinstall it.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, because I want to make sure you have this for your exam. So.
I know. Okay, so the D is, or I mean the F. Can you split your screen, Jordan?
Can I share it? Am I not sharing it?
Yeah, can you share it? Yeah, there you go. All right.
So remember now this is a T test.
Yeah.
Oh, Katrina, I think why it's not sharing, you just need to click on my screen on the bottom right-hand side and it'll stay on that
Oh,
one.
is that what I need to do?
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you guys,
I'm here to help you.
it's a miracle I even connected.
You're doing great.
I found that out this semester, so no worries.
Because if you don't click on someone's screen, then it just transfers every time they talk. It pops up their screen.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay, what answers did you guys get?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got dependent 1.685, 0.096, and B, there is sufficient evidence.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
We did it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh.
I'm a little tired.
Oh man.
A little out of
Me
it now.
too. Oh, I wrote like 5 pages before my class at 11 o'clock this morning. Oh, it's been a rough day. All right, I guess we hit submit. Sarai, we're gonna get 100, right?
Well, it depends if you wrote down the right answers.
I thought you were making sure. I thought you were my advocate.
Well, one person, I told them, divide this number by 2, and they said, okay, and didn't. So they kept the wrong answer. So I can't say that you'll get a 100, because maybe you just don't listen.
Oh, do we not post this link for the group meeting?
Yeah, we do.
There's no link? I don't see
Well,
like a
that's-
place to post a link.
Oh, maybe there isn't. Okay. Well, that's just really rude,
Right.
Sarai, because now I'm worried it's me. I don't know.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know what to tell you.
Can you tell me what problem it was on? It had to
Oh,
have been
no,
on
it wasn't you.
6.
It was a kid I was helping like a week ago. I don't know what you put. I can't see what you put for your answer, so.
I can share my screen.
Oh, it's okay. Go ahead, submit it.
Yeah, I'm submitting. 100%.
See, you should trust yourself. It works out well.
Oh, geez. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
In this class, sometimes, but in other classes, not so much.
Yeah, I can feel that. I understand that completely.
Hey, well, everybody, thank you so much. That's right. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
thanks for your
too.
help.
Thanks for having me, and sorry for all the wrong times and everything.
Oh, that's our
No
fault.
worries.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, good luck on the test.
Bye.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah,
See you
good
later.
luck.
Bye-bye.
Bye.